Hello everyone, it's Mark here again. A little bit of a boot rundown. This is what I use and how I use it. Try to make it nice and short and sweet. First of all, you need a nice soft cloth. You can use a towel. I like this blue one. This is a new one I have. It's a microfiber cloth. It's pretty nice. I'll show you how to use that. And we have our exotic Los Altos Teju Lizard in gray. These are brand new unworn boots. Didn't get a chance to wear them out yet, so we'll check them out. They fit beautifully. I got these at off of Amazon at a company called World Boot Mart. You can see my other video. I'll show you about the inserts. But for conditioner, Bickmore Exotic. Spray it on. Use your brush. Scrub it all around. Not scrubbing too hard, not too soft. This cleans, conditions, polishes, and protects. Polishes? Yes, it does. Spray it on the boot. You can saturate it pretty good. Scrub it all in. It doesn't matter if you get it on the leather shaft, but you want to get it all over the boot, all over the back counter, all over the exotic skin. You're going to get it in there. Then you're going to scrub it all around. Then you're going to wait for it to dry. After you scrub it all around, wait for it to dry. Once it's dry, this is where the soft cloth comes in. Then you buff it out. As you buff it out, you'll notice your shine starting. And you do that for a while, and you'll see these boots already been done, and they haven't been out of the closet. So they have a really nice shine to them. That is only the Bickmore Exotic, okay? That is for exotic boots. This stuff right here is like gold. This is called leather honey. It's I got it off of Amazon. Yeah, the label's a little screwed up, but it's a leather conditioner from like 1968 they started. They sell it on Amazon, leather honey. I would not recommend putting it on a lighter colored boot. I would put it on a dark boot, and it really, it's honey, but it does darken leather. No matter what anyone says, it will darken your boots. If you look at my ostrich boot video, the shaft is a couple shades lighter than the vamp in the counter. That was from doing the leather honey. It doesn't come back from that, no matter what they say, but I do highly recommend leather honey for every other leather. I mean, you could do it on your belts, you could do it on your wallets, you could do on, this is amazing stuff. It's real thick and rich. You let that soak in and then you buff it off with this. Gives it a little sheen, not a shine. The Bickmore Exotic gives more of a shine. There is also something called Bick 4, and that is more like a cream. I ran out of that, but I still have this Kiwi leather lotion. It's very price effective and it's good. How is this used? You put it on your boot, and remember, since this boot is skin, you're gonna massage it in. Massage it all the way. It's gonna get on your hand. It's lotion. That's all it is it's lotion, but it's made for leather. Leather lotion, but for these boots, Bickmore Exotic again. Leather lotion for all your other leathers. Just massage it in, let it get in there. Once again, buff it off and you're done. On some boots, you want it to get a little shinier. I did this on my ostrich, full quill ostrich. I did this and I didn't like it on my shark. I did it on my black leather boots, my brown leather boots. The ostrich was pretty nice, but these I will not do because of the scales and the shine. The Bickmore Exotic does its job. But this is it's a shoe wax. You could see. It's got a little black on there from I did my black leather ones. But I got the black leather boots and I do it. It's an Angelus wax polish. It's very good. Kiwi makes it. It's a neutral polish. You get it on there. You know how to put a shoe polish on, I hope. Get it on there real nice. Wait a few minutes. Buff it off. What I did was after it dried, I'll hit it with the brush. Then later on, I'll buff it off, and you got a beautiful shine. So that pretty much runs down everything except one. So now you got a pair of boots that, you know, you wear them. They're shoes, right? They're footwear. They're not shoes. They're cowboy boots. Cowboy boots are the best. So the edge of your sole and the edge of your heel, Kiwi sells something called heel and edge. And it's like a black shoe polish, but it's not shoe polish. But it is kind of similar. And this, you just basically, you're repainting the outside of your sole, the outside of your heel. You just gotta, you know, get it on there, make sure it's in there, and get it to the edge. Try not to get it onto the leather, because then you're gonna have black on your leather. But yeah, when you get this, you take the cap off. The applicator will be a little dry. I wouldn't do it until later, but then you press it in a little bit. I would do it over the sink, make sure it gets saturated. Then you go in and you got to be very meticulous and get it to where it covers and it make sure your heels and the side of your sole is nice and black again. Then after you're done, I just hold this under the hot water, run it through, give it a little squeeze on the side because the plunger is in the middle. Give it a little squeeze on the side and it's clean and it's ready for the next use. So horsehair brush on Amazon, very cheap. Angelus Wax polish, very cheap on Amazon. Same thing with the Kiwi heel. Same thing with this Kiwi leather lotion. The leather honey is not very cheap, and the Bickmore exotic is not very cheap. And you can go through a lot of this. I'm down to a half a bottle left, and I had 3 bottles, but I do have 12 pairs of boots. But I used it for my shark, my stingray, it's just whatever boots that I got on there. So, storing your boots, I got a nice closet under my stairs in the house, so it's not too hot, not too cold. So what I'll do is, I got these in all my boots. I got these off of Amazon. They're called Foot Fitter, Footfitter. They are cedar boot trees. This does a lot more than what you can imagine. These are the extra large, and it says blah, blah, blah. It's an extra large. This is the right one, of course. It's got a nice little Foot Fitter medallion on top with a leather pull and spring loaded, but it's cedar. So it's going to hold the form of the boot. Of course, it's going to hold the form. You're going to get a lot less creasing up on top from when this pushes inside. So when it's pushed inside, you're going to get a lot of the creasing is gone. And since it's cedar, these are brand new. Even if I had worn these boots for 2 years, I have boots that I wore for 3 years. You pull it out, still smells like cedar, and it takes the stink out of your boots. So now you don't have stinky boots. They're fresh, they're clean. And with these, what you could do, I guess I have the oldest ones are 3 years and I don't have a problem. They still smell pretty strong like cedar. You could take a fine sandpaper and you could go over it to refresh it. You don't want to get these wet, but this does soak up moisture. And being in Las Vegas, it gets hot, but I've never had the problem of sweaty feet, so I don't even know. And I wear my boots all year round. Is whenever I walk out that door, I'm in cowboy boots. So when I come home, first thing I do is I go into the closet, push the toe in, press down on the spring, and it goes right inside. You can see that kind of, and then that goes in. So for your shafts, these are very well-made Los Altos Teju lizard boots made in Mexico. It's a very fine boot, and it's still brand new. But even my 3-year-old boots, they're good because I got these off of Amazon. I'm not promoting Amazon, but they do have good prices. They have other ones. I don't know. I like these. As you can see, it's a piece of plastic, and you fold it, you slide it in. I basically can. If you hear that, that's the piece of plastic hitting the top of the shoe tree. And that's pretty much it. And that's how they sit in my closet. And then, I mean, if I wear them, I'll wipe them down. I'll get my finger in there and I'll get around the welt to try to get any dirt or dust. Like I'm saying, since these are brand new, I'll have a separate towel. And I mean, maybe I'm a little crazy, but I like to take care of my boots. They're not cheap, but they're not that expensive. But if you love boots, you want to take care of them. So I have another towel that's a lot more dirty, but I'll do the soles. I'll get up under here. I usually don't walk in really dirty spots anyway, but if I do, I'll wear my black leather boots. I wore my ostrich boots out one time and they came back really bad. I had to spray them down really good and brush them like 3 times. But that's pretty much it. That's how you would store your boots. People put them in bags if you want to get the expensive boot bags and everything. But I think if there's a little moisture inside without the shoe tree to soak that moisture up, and there maybe in a plastic bag hanging in your closet, you're looking for mold, you're looking for mildew, you're looking for smells. They do need air, but they do need to be conditioned because they are a skin, they can dry out. You want to look up all the other videos to find out which skin that you have, what you have to do to take care of your boots. And up on the top, like I said, use the Bickmore exotic on the skin here, but up on the top, since it is regular leather, you can use the leather honey. It does soften it up, or the leather lotion, which is much more affordable. And just like I'm saying, just get it in here. And if you get some of the leather honey on here, you're gonna see a darker spot. But the leather lotion, you will not. So just be careful with it. I didn't do anything to this at all, but the wax on these boots don't need it. Some boots you do, some boots you don't. So these are a must. Your clean rag and a dirty rag. Your horsehair brush. It's got a nice mahogany handle. This is an okay, yeah. The heel and sole shine is a must, definitely. And any kind of leather lotion. So the leather lotion, and if you're going for exotic boots, you definitely want the Bickmore exotic. There's other brands out there, and I keep on seeing Bickmore, Bickmore, Bickmore. So Bickmore exotic is probably your best. And for a darker colored boot in any animal, any leather, any kind of boot, in a darker colored boot, I do recommend highly the Leather Honey. I've done it on everything and it's beautiful. I did it on my black Stingray, and of course they're black, so it doesn't matter. But like I'm saying, I did it on the ostrich and it turned them darker to my liking. That was fine. But if I put it on here, they would come back probably almost black. So be careful with the Leather Honey. They say to try in an inconspicuous spot. No, I'm telling you now, if they're any lighter than a dark color, like burgundy, dark brown, or black, do not use it because it will change the color, guaranteed. So your musts are Bickmore Exotic for the exotic skins, the snake, the shark, the stingray, everything exotic, any kind, alligator, monkey, whatever you got, use the Bickmore Exotic. The Leather Honey for your dark boots. This is an amazing product. And this is a general leather lotion. So if you just wanted to use a cheap leather lotion, this is very good. Your heel and side sole to keep them black. The wax polish for some of your boots, if you ever wanted to get that, that's the Angelus. Your horsehair brush, and a couple of these because they're going to get dirty. So I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this today. I'll make some more videos as needed. Please contact me if you need anything else. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.